Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews, and welcome, of course, to the new year. Happy New Year, everyone! We're now into 2025. Woo! Hope you all had an amazing Christmas and had great New Year celebrations. I'm still wearing the Christmas hat because I'm still in the Christmas mood. But next year the videos will be going back to normal of nothing Christmassy. Boo! But anyway, first video of 2025. So I am starting the year off with my top 10 toys of 2024. So this is going back over all of the figures I have reviewed throughout the year, and I'm giving them, I'm picking out the 10 that I enjoyed the most, and then putting them into a ranking with 10 being not necessarily the worst one, but the one I enjoyed the least, with number 1 being the one I enjoyed the most. No hand pause for this video because you are going to need to see the figure I'm talking about, and if I've got those paws on, you are not going to be able to see it. So, let's get started. At number 10, we have a Pokemon, and it is his arms are backwards. It is the Pokemon Select Flygon. Now, I also reviewed Garchomp last year. Can't remember if I did any others, but I definitely did this and Garchomp. I enjoyed this one way more than Garchomp because this is obviously a flying one and it has nice posable tail. I like the flying ones a little bit more. And Garchomp had some limited articulation because of the style of the figure and his shape, whereas this one doesn't really have any limited articulation. So, in 10th place, we have Pokemon Select Flygon. As I said, all of these figures have been reviewed on my channel, except the honourable mention. I forgot to mention there's going to be an honourable mention. Honourable mention is going to be a figure I bought last year, but I haven't had a chance to review it yet. So, it'll get reviewed at some point. Yeah. Everything that I have reviewed, links to those individual reviews will be down in the description if you want to go check them out if you haven't already. But yeah, 10th spot, Flygon. In 9th place, we have our first Nendroid. There are 3 Nendroids on this list. But in 9th spot, we have Nendroid Makishima from Psycho Pass, my favourite anime ever. It's just a standard Nendroid, which is why he's not really high up on the list. But because he's from my favourite anime, that's why he's on the list in the first place. If he wasn't from my favourite anime, he wouldn't be on this list, because he's not really anything special. But yeah, Nendroid Makishima is in 9th place. In 8th place, we have another Nendroid, and it is Nendroid Freddy Fazbear. Yeah. This is a cool figure. I am hoping that they make the rest of them eventually. So, not necessarily every single animatronic, but at least Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica. So we have the main 4 and maybe a Springtrap as well. But yeah, Nendroid Freddy is cool. He's one of the few Nendroids I own that aren't actually anime characters. So that is why he's on the list, and I like him. He's adorable. I really like him. So yeah, Nendroid Freddy Fazbear. In 7th place, we have the other Nendroid. This is the last Nendroid now. I just realised all the Nendroids are in they're all together. Anyway, in 7th place, we have Nendroid Toothless. Now this figure, even though it's a Nendroid, you wouldn't necessarily say, yes, that is a Nendroid by looking at him. Because it's adorable like Nendroids are, but it could also count as just a standard figure of Toothless, and that's what I really like about it. It's got the classic Nendroid style in the sense that you have to swap out the body parts to get the poses. But I love him. And look at that face, he's adorable. And with the announcement of the live action, I'm really starting to get into How to Train Your Dragon again. It's awesome. That was 7th place, Nendroid Toothless. In 6th place, we have our first Jurassic World figure. And the rest of it is almost all Jurassic World. No, it's not. There's 2 that isn't. We have the Hammond Collection Baby T-Rex. Now, this figure was one of my... No. Yeah. This figure was one of my last reviews of last year. It was in a video with, its review was in there with the Hammond Collection Pachycephalosaurus and the baby Stegosaurus, so I did like a 3-for-1. 3 reviews in 1 video thing. But the baby T-Rex stands out, and I love it. The articulation is amazing, the sculpt is amazing, it's also really cute, and I just love it. I love him. So yes, Hammond Collection Baby T-Rex is in 6th place, and annoyingly my iPad has just gone off. Come back, iPad, I need you. Sorry, I've got the list on my iPad in front of me, and it just went off. So, yes. So now we're down to the top 5. So these are my 5 favourite figures that I reviewed last year. So in 5th place, we have the Hammond Collection SDCC exclusive Steven Spielberg and the Dilophosaurus set. Now there's lots more accessories for this set, but I only brought the main figures down. So we had the main figure of Steven Spielberg himself and the Dilophosaurus. It also came with a director's chair so he could sit down. It came with like a stand for the Dilophosaurus to make it look like it's an animatronic, and it also came with the camera so he can film it. So this is the only way I've been able to get the Hammond Collection Dilophosaurus figure, because the standard one is actually starting to get more expensive in some places than this exclusive set. So this is actually, for me, it was the easier way to get it, but it was also a birthday present from last year. No, the year before. It was a 2023 birthday present. And I love it. It was a birthday present, and so yay. Anyway, that was that one. So that was 5th place. In 4th place, we have another Hammond Collection, and it is the Carnotaurus. Now, I believe this is one of I reviewed this quite early on in the year, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, this was one of the most hyped Hammond Collection figures when it was originally announced, and it deserved that hype. It is a really cool figure. It's an amazing representation of the animal as it appears in the films, especially in Fallen Kingdom, which is where this figure is based off. It's based off the Fallen Kingdom Carnotaurus. And yeah, it is just amazing. I love it. Some of the articulation can be a bit clunky, just because it's one of the bigger figures. But overall, it's an amazing figure. So that was that. In 3rd place, we have a figure that I actually reviewed recently. I'm actually just going to bring these ones over here. Yeah, this is a figure I reviewed recently. It was my first video of December last year, and it is the SH Figuarts live action Zoro from the Netflix One Piece series. This was or is my first time looking at an SH Figuarts human figure. As I said in the review, I'd had experience with SH Monster Arts, which is where they did like Godzilla and Alien and all that kind of stuff. But this was my first SH Figuarts human. I do have another one due to come at some point, but it's not an anime character, so I have no idea when it will come. But yeah, he's a really cool figure. It's a great look for the character in the series, and the articulation is amazing. I am actually really wanting to get some more SH Figuarts figures going forward, because this guy is just amazing, and I love him. So, yay! Third place goes to Zoro. Second place goes to a figure I never thought I would get, because by the time I was like, right, I can afford it on AmiAmi, it was gone. It was gone. It was sold out, and I actually managed to buy it off Facebook on a buy and sell anime page for the same price that AmiAmi was selling it for, but without the postage. And it is Revoltech Hawks. This is by far the best Hawks figure I have. I have the Nendroid still to review, and I have the McFarlane figures, and I have, you know, plenty of like figurines, like the statues of them and the Funko Pops. But for an articulated figure that you can actually like sit and fiddle with, this is amazing. And to tell you the truth, I haven't actually touched this figure since I made the review, because while it's amazing, the wings are very fragile and very sharp. So if I dropped him, or he fell over and fell off my shelf, the wings would shatter. I feel like the wings would just shatter, and that's the main reason why I haven't touched him. It's an amazing figure, but my god, does it feel fragile as fuck. And I don't want to break him. But yeah, he's cool. If you like Hawks, get this figure. It's amazing. I'm gonna gently put you down over here. And now, before I reveal number one, I need to show you my honourable mention. So like I said, my honourable mention is something that I did actually buy in 2024. I had to think then. So this is a figure I actually bought last year, but I just haven't gotten around to reviewing it yet. It is planned to be reviewed this year, quite early on. Either a January or a February review. And it is the Hammond Collection Giganotosaurus from Jurassic World Dominion. Can I get this? If I lean back, can I get it all in shot? Yes, I can. Just about. There we go. The Hammond Collection Giganotosaurus. This figure is just amazing, and I cannot wait to review this for the channel. I know normally I tend to leave my figures boxed and then review them, but for the Hammond Collection I unbox them straight away so I can play with them, but I keep the boxes for the review and then I bin the boxes after I review it. So the box for this guy is gathering dust, but oh well. But yes, the Hammond Collection Giganotosaurus is my honourable mention. I love this figure, it's amazing. I do believe it's bigger than the T-Rex. I haven't actually done a proper size comparison yet. It feels bigger than the T-Rex. But yeah, absolutely amazing figure. Now, for figure number one. My number one toy of 2024. This is one that was actually released in 2024 as well. So it was released and reviewed the year it was released, so it is also relevant. And it is the Hammond Collection Therizinosaurus. Now, I honestly thought I would have preferred the Giga because I like bigger figures. But no, the Therizinosaurus surprised me. And it surprised me in an amazing way. This figure is, like I said, to me it's the best figure that we got in 2024. To me, it's the best Hammond Collection figure they've ever released. It's the best figure of the Therizinosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion, full stop. And it's just amazing. The articulation is amazing. Its center of gravity is really good, so you can get it balanced on one leg for poses. Something fell. It's just amazing. And the glass eyes work really well on this figure. I love it. I love my dangerous tickle chicken. It's amazing. So let's just set you down there. But yeah, that is that. That is my top 10 toys of 2024. And I can't wait to review even more stuff in 2025. This year is going to be good. I'm also going to try some shorts for the first time. So say for like, if I want to review a statue, or like a thing that doesn't actually do anything, it's like the anime figurines that don't do things, and say something like this, where it is literally just a statue. I am going to try and do some shorts on those. I'm also going to try and invest in a little turntable. So for my reviews, I do believe like the turntable is more going to be used for the shorts though. But yeah, going forward, I have plans. It's important to have plans. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. All the reviews for these figures will be down in the description, and I shall see you all in the next video. Whatever the hell that's gonna be. Bye!